warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group A, wants to present assignment 1 of BMMA 3514 Technology Engine. First of all, I want to thank our lecturer, IR Muhammad Hafiz bin Harun, for give us some ideas and moral support to make this assignment done perfectly. Okay, next. Okay, now I want to introduce our group members person by person. The first person is Muhammad Edri Emil Hakim bin Cik Khairul Azmadi. And then we have Muhammad Syafiq bin Syamsuddin. And next one, we have Naim Safwan bin Muhammad Nur Hisham. Last but not least, we have Muhammad Aiman bin Ibrahim. And lastly, me, Muhammad Ainuddin bin Azman.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now I want to continue the first content, introduction and history. To complete task, our group has chosen a topic related to use on Honda vehicle only, namely from VTEC to I-Vtec type engine. In a vehicle engine, the size of the cam not only determine the level of valve opening, but it also determine the timing and duration of input or output. As the engine speed increase, the intake period of the air-fuel mixture as well as the exhaust gas output period become increasingly limited. The fixed size of the valve opening prevent more air-fuel mixture from entering the high speed of on engine and maximum power of the engine. An adjustable valve timing system was created to allow more air-fuel mixture to enter the combustion chamber during high engine speed and to allow the increased power of the engine. From the mind map, we have two types of engine. Firstly, VTEC is stand for variable valve timing and lift electronic control. And the second one is I-Vtec. It stand for intelligent variable valve timing and lift electronic control. Okay, next I want to pass to next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, now I will explain about the theory of operation on how it can improve engine operation in car. Okay, firstly, Honda continue to improve the original VTEC system, which has now evolved to Honda I-Vtec. So this technology first available in 2006, and mostly model of 4-cylinder car is use I-Vtec technology. Okay, I-Vtec technology is stand for intelligent variable timing and lift electronically control. So it is a system that combine of VTEC and VTC. So it will produce incredibly efficient and powerful full engine. So the VTEC part of the system has two different camshaft profile, one for low RPM and one for high RPM. So the resulting is much greater efficiency and slightly better performance. So the VTC part of the system allow valve to overlap to be adjusted at any moment. So these two systems combined I-Vtec produce about 10 horsepower more than just VTEC alone. So thank you. So, then we go to the next part.
So I will be tell how does the VTEC work by using this diagram. Okay, as you can see, VTEC we known as a second profile camshaft. Not like other car, it has only one camshaft. Okay, so the blue one on this red pointer is the first profile, and the yellow one on this pointer is the second profile of the camshaft. Okay, as you can see, how does VTEC work? Okay, at the low speed, the slider pin is not engaged with the second cam profile. Then at the high speed, the pin is engaged at the second profile. So you can see when this pin is engaged at high RPM. So as you can see, the valve lifting is higher compared to the low engine RPM. So this one is low, this one is high RPM. So for the I-Vtec, it's the technology is improve the valve overlap. What is valve overlap? Valve overlap is the period during engine operation when both intake and exhaust valve are open at the same time. So the special of the valve overlap is it can control the overlap of the valve by adjusting at any moment using software. So we go into the next slide.
Okay, so I will tell you about advantages and disadvantages of the system. The advantages of I-Vtec is first, better fuel system. VTEC stands for Intelligent Variable Valve Timing and Lift Electronic Control, a system created by Honda to improve fuel consumption of Honda vehicles. The VTEC system uses two camshaft profiles and hydraulically selects between the two. Second, the advantages of I-Vtec is high initial torque with relevant power. With the high power initial torque, the engine no need to work hard to obtain high torque and better fuel consumption. Third, lower emission. I-Vtec is one that does not produce much pollution. A low emission zone is an area where vehicles that produce pollution are not allowed or have to pay to enter. They have created a new generation of low emission buses. And lastly, strong and high performance. If you put in a good low speed camshaft, the engine's performance at high speed is not good. Now, what the I-Vtec technology does is that Honda engines work effectively by having multiple camshafts. This is the reason why Honda I-Vtec models have high performance and lower fuel consumption. Okay, the disadvantage of I-Vtec is first, higher cost of engine. This is because Honda spares are very expensive. Worse, you don't have amounts. Second, more complex mechanism. To continue evolving the VTEC technology for the needs of the customer, Honda developed the I-Vtec system. The I represents the intelligent VTEC system and is an innovation that is coupled with Honda's latest four-cylinder petrol engines. The intelligent combustion control technologies give outstanding fuel economy, cleaner emission, and reduced weight along with high output at all speed ranges. The design cleverly combines the highly renowned VTEC system as explained above with the variable timing control technology. And lastly, wear and tear problem. With the newer technology and newer component, there is more chances part and components in the engine lose and decay next.
Okay, what can we improve this technology on the future? Okay, so for the first thing, uh, our opinion on the technology for the near future is to keep the I-Vtec engine as naturally aspirated, or the short word we can say NA, without any add-on forced induction such as turbo or supercharged. Because when we add on a forced induction, the engine has no longer life and can't withstand a longer life. Okay, the second one, why we want to keep it as NA, because uh, if we add on a forced induction, there will be a high maintenance for the forced induction to be maintained. Okay, so for the third point, why we want to keep it as an A, because if we add on the forced induction, the engine internal will be exposed to higher pressure and temperatures that will affect the longevity of the engine. Okay, then for our improvement of this engine, what we decide is, okay, the improvement that should be done is add on a third cam profile while keeping the I-Vtec as an A. Okay, why we want to add on third cam profile? Okay, as you can see, normal I-Vtec engine have two cam profile that is work on low RPM and high RPM. Okay, by add on the third cam profile, it will have the low RPM, the mid RPM, the high RPM. So, by adding these three cam profile, it allows greater valve lift, which allows more air into the cylinder. So this will help to generate more horsepower and yet fuel saving.
Okay, that's all from us about I-Vtec. I hope you all can understand what we just explained to you about I-Vtec. That's all from us. Thank you very much.